Trying to make this recording really quickly. I'm kind of hoarse from screaming at everybody that's been trying to hurt us and trying to take our things. People that have been trying to attack us, the dwarf people and the other criminal invaders. Basically, said it's a lot of people that came here that shouldn't be here, and they're trying to do things with the dwarf, who's obviously an American. Because that, and so along with the other dwarf, the tall dwarf man physically is actually the mate of the smaller dwarf woman, and they were going to try to do something to the dwarf man. Obviously, we're trying to use the dwarf man. It's like they were going to try to kill the dwarf man, and then the taller dwarf man was going to be with the smaller dwarf woman. Really, they were made to these things that Hitler made. So it said, and he told you when she killed the psychiatrist, it was a psychiatrist she killed. They were being arrested, and she was going to try to stab everybody else too, and they had to subdue her and take the knife away from her rusty old bent-up knife. And he said, "When I let you that too." And she stabbed our dog. Our dog was black with a little white tip, white, and he was a curly-haired dog. And he went. We told you when she stabbed him, we had buried him in the spot, and then we had to dig it up because we figured that dig the dog up because we figured it would try to hide the dog's remains. Because it said and said it didn't happen, and we actually caught them digging in the spot after we had reburied the dog. And so we said. And also, there's a cat that's missing, a little baby cat. And when I put their heads down, obviously killed the cat. And I think the father cat is missing, and the baby cat is missing. And I caught him trying to kill the mother cat when the mother cat was trying to relieve itself, and they ran off kind of like mad. And then yesterday there was a dog that some little boys had, and the bigger dwarf was actually trying to do something to the dog, and the little boy started crying because it said that the little boy was teasing with the dog. The dog didn't like it, felt well at all. It was a puppy, and so it said, when the dwarf couldn't kill the little boy and the dog, obviously he started tearing up things. It said so they're violent like that. So I just let you know that too. And so now, quickly, the dwarf people held us captive, held me and my beloved husband shabby captive in their place. And the taller dwarf man, he hit me and my beloved husband shabby in the face with his fist. They were eating hunks of flesh, and they were asking when they would eat us, when they could eat us, and they were going to try to kill us. But Abba Harriman and Abba King Abdullah and the guards were trying to scour in the streets, trying to find us, and they were going captive in that man or house, whatever it is. And had been on the door. The man hit me in the face, on the window, and the man hit me in the face. And he also hit my beloved husband King Shabby in the face, and we spit on him because I said, and then they couldn't kill us. So who came? The enormous man and Pastor Charles, and that's how we got to the other to where the hotel is, because they got us out and snatched us out and took us over there. And were going to try to kill us there. And then obviously Harriman caught him anyway, and obviously King Abdullah caught him, and obviously King Abdullah and obviously Harriman rescued us. But then we told you all the stuff that happened too, and the bad Americans still killed them. And still tried to kill too. To make a long story short, what we're going to tell you was that book place that you see, okay, they're involved. The man was told on today because I told on him. And I remembered him. Everybody kept trying to help me remember him. Those 4 men in there, they're Christian. They are not what they said. And they said that they gave us death threats, including that one. He's about 70 years old, the ones this morning. He bragged about being 19, going on 20. He was a career soldier, came from Vietnam. Why is he coming here? Because of Vietnam. They said, and he said when he was 70, he was 19. So that's how we can figure out his age roughly. If it's probably older than that. He threatened to kill me and my beloved shabtai, Abadot Nasik Bunyuk, Baba Zav, King Hussein, and all the rest of us, because all the rest of our people and our family, the immediate King Abdullah, and so we obviously King Hussein was murdered shortly after that. Because I said, we had closed the book place, that open book place, because he gave those death threats. And the man is from America, and he's a soldier. And if you look real hard, you can see that he's not from here. He's not a Jew. He's a Christian, and he was busted today along with the other ones inside there. They had gave the death threat, and Abba bunyuk King Hussein closed that open book thing, because but then he was murdered after that. And as what was remembered was I remembered was that opposite King Hussein sat me and my beloved King Shalab, and he had told us that they actually were trying to kill all of us that day. Even Doda Imasika, Queen Rania, all of us were there, and they tried to get us to pretend that we were catching criminals, but it wasn't that. Criminals were trying to kill us, as I said, and all the criminals that were involved that day were put to death. The gunman, we told you we saw him aim the gun at obviously, obviously bunyuk, King Hussein, and pull the trigger. He was looking at a book first. It's a bookstore, magazine, food thing, and he in the airport he looked in the book and he turned around and pointed the gun at me. Abba, King Hussein, did you shoot me? He shot him. He said he sat down, sat us on his lap. He talked to us. He said, and he thought about. He said, I won't even get to see you graduate from medical school. We were barely five, graduated at 5 from medical school. And Spitzer said he worried about that, and he told us what we were supposed to do. Spitzer said he told me and my beloved King shabtai and Abba the Sika, Melech, King Abdullah, and Queen Rania, and we were all there. The gunman couldn't kill us. He was held at gunpoint, and then he ended up shooting himself. So we just let that too. That's what happened at the airport that day. And so that men at the men at the book place, those men were involved, and they were caught today. So we just wanted that too. And we told you that when you say you're a royal and you're not, it's a serious penalty because you're obviously you go to jail or and you're put to death because you're obviously trying to kill royals, and that's what the people tried to hurt us all tried to do. Those men in the book place thought you that anybody could be a royal. And they threatened us like that, and they wanted Christianity to be. They didn't like us because we're Jews. But they said they didn't like any of us. But they said with us and any of our people. They said any of our family. But they said and they left today. Basically, they were caught, and they're not from here, and they did things to us with the bad Americans. The bad Americans have never been our friends. Never been friends of Israel. They can never be friends of holy people or a homosexual nation and bad people. And we only want our people that can come out of there that haven't assimilated and can be and are actually from over here. So just let you know that too. We hope this recording comes out well enough. I'm hoarse from screaming at people, but I wanted to tell you all these things. And Katie was wrong. We had no way to write before our relative, who was the tour guide and psychiatrist, got to the airport. We could tell the police. Katie obviously tried to. She was one with the people with the dwarfs. Katie and the woman that tried to steal our hotel. That's that you saw me go to, that's also in the vicinity. She's also in Pastor Charles. She was also with them, visited the dwarf people, and she heard our relative, the tour guide. He was poisoned, and everybody could see that. He never leaves. He was born in Jordan, and he just gets the bad people away from here, visited, and he was obviously hurt physically, and God said that Katie had done it. Said, and Katie was with the bad people that tried to hurt us all. Said, everybody told him you should mess with that. It's one of those things, and he didn't know how serious it was, how bad it was, and then I think he divorced her. Said, left her alone, and she obviously tried to kill him, and then tried to steal money. Said, so we have stole money and tried to say she was still with him, but she wasn't. Said, and he found out that she was really bad, visited, and she actually was one of the people that tried to attach themselves to anybody in our family to try to kill us and try to take our things. So just on that too, and she went after him, and he got away from her. And so when he went to catch this other group of people, she poisoned him, visited, and with the people at the dwarf place. So we understand that much, and visited, and so we just want to let you know that too. Now, I think that's basically it. Let's see what else is here. Oh, and the mentor dwarf place tried to steal the identity of our relative, who's Egyptian and Israeli. He got caught many years ago, and he tried to pass himself off as something. And he was caught, and with those dwarfs, and he said it was just business, and he was made to stay away from our relative, opposite to seek Samuel. So we just learned that too. They always come after us, like Katie came after.